Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all. To the 57th, I think, edition of the Black Lincoln
You
Collective
always
Podcast.
forget about it.
I know I don't forget about it. I just assume he's going to forget about it, and he never does. Alan will forget literally anything else, but he won't forget a fart. That's for sure. He's got a photographic fart memory.
I never smelled a fart that I didn't like.
That I didn't produce.
Yeah.
Dude, so Jack is like getting older now. He's like becoming like, he's like 10. And like his farts, he's starting to rip them, man. And it's killing me.
No.
So anyway, no one wants to hear about the farts. So yeah, I know. I'm like, there's a part of me, like one little tear that comes out, and I'm like, it's my boy. Just like me. He learned it from watching me. I learned it from smelling you.
Smelling you.
So welcome to the show, everybody. Please allow me a moment to introduce my cohorts in this exciting venture. Fred, welcome to the show. How are you tonight, my friend?
Good. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fred. Oh,
Hey,
F to
and
the
also
R-E.
F. What? I don't think that's how you spell your name, dude. Did you say F to the R-E? D.
Yeah.
You put the D. I put the
With
D in Fred.
D. Why? Because
Nice.
my mama spelled it that way.
Talking about D.
So, well, before we talk about your D, Alan, let me introduce everyone on the radio to our old buddy Alan. Alan, how are you on the old ones?
I'm talking about Freddie. Freddie's been mean to me this week.
Uh-oh.
No, you.
Yeah.
Is this our? We were always okay. So the Black Lincoln Collective is always looking for a good radio beef. Beef is what's for dinner.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
I'm.
Are you beefing?
Oh yeah, I'm tired of Fred. I'm
tired of you.
No.
Yeah,
I smell something.
I'm tired.
I want to take you to Parker's court.
Time really good. Good job, Alan. All right, I can't wait. I am your judge, Matt Parker, in attendance. I don't have a gavel. I'm sure maybe I can get a gavel sound. Alan, if you can make a gavel sound to this, that'd be great. So, all right. So who's taking who? So Fred's taking you. So Fred, you're the plaintiff.
I'm the plaintiff.
Alan is the defendant. I
There
believe
you
that's how
go.
that works. All right. So let's hear your radio beef.
Fred's been mean to me.
That's the whole beef.
I have not been mean.
Yes, you have.
All right.
All right.
giving
Order in the court. Damn it. All right, Fred, you know what? This is a mix between People's Court and Judge Steve Harvey, which is one of my favorite shows on TV.
Lord.
So I'm going to give you, Fred, I'm going to give you 1 minute.
I already want to leave.
Pitch your case. If anything, you should feel happy because Steve Harvey always votes in favor of the people of color in every situation. He's like, you're all right. Not you, Whitey.
Well,
so,
what are you
going to do with us?
I know. That's all.
Right?
I'm not just Steve Harvey. I hate you both.
The lightest skin wins.
I'm going to win. Somehow. I'll make sure that I get the whatever the verdict goes to me. So, all right.
So my beef is Alan called me the other day and he said he was in my area and said, hey, let's hang out, have lunch.
Oh, that's very nice.
I said, bet. It was nice. And I thought it was great. So
yeah.
11:30 rolls around. I call him up. Hey, buddy, where you want to eat?
Yeah, talk
He
about.
said, how about Firehouse?
Oh.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
It's a hook and
I
ladder.
show up. He's there with another dude.
Oh,
And
well.
that sounds really kind of gay. But
Yeah. Okay. So let's stop you right there, Fred.
it sounds nothing wrong.
No.
with that.
Stop you right
But
there.
I'm not.
Stop you right
but,
there.
yeah,
No more talking. Okay. So, Alan, is this a lover's quarrel that I'm sensing here?
No. What happened was I called him up, like he said, and I
Sure.
said, "Hey, this is meet for lunch."
So far, the story's corroborated.
Yes, but I work. My job is we're a 2-man team. We have 2 guys that work.
Oh, okay.
We work together. So
A
I wasn't going to
double
leave the
team.
dude behind. I was like, "Well, come on, let's go to lunch." You
Fred,
can
you're not
hang
supposed to
out
leave
with
a man
Freddie.
behind.
Freddie cocked an attitude the whole time.
Oh.
He gave me an evil
Hey.
eye there. He didn't
I'll
want to
tell you
talk
how
to me.
I'll tell you how I know. He was making fun of me
Ah.
because I left my truck lights on. He's like, like not telling me.
I feel like you, Fred, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I feel like you might be overreacting. Now, what did he say
No.
specifically about he just laughed and said your headlights are
Yeah,
on?
he's
I wasn't going to tell him.
Well, you did him a
Yeah.
solid because you didn't let his
See?
battery die.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking because he's got a better truck than me.
Oh,
And
okay.
I turned
okay.
around and I was like,
Well, I do have a better truck than you.
Okay,
He
well,
does have a better
okay,
truck.
well, he does, so that's okay.
Point number 3.
What happened?
So
to
we're
two?
in line. The truck was number 2.
Oh.
Point number 3.
Bringing
We're in
another
line
dude into
ordering.
number 2 was an issue.
We're in line ordering. They both order the same sandwich.
Oh, well, they order. This is important
They
to me.
both.
The cheese and
They got-
brisket.
Oh, the brisket cheddar. Oh,
They got-
classic diarrhea sandwich at Firehouse.
Yeah.
Every time I've ever eaten that, I've immediately had to go to a bathroom.
I got the Cleveland steamer.
Of course.
And
What's
so
the Cleveland
that's-
steamer? I feel like this
I
talk
mean,
about the.
The
I think
New York steamer.
No.
The New York
Again,
steamer.
I feel like
The New York
Fred,
steamer is what I
do you
got.
know what a Cleveland steamer is, Fred?
I know. What is that? What is
Alan, do you know what a Cleveland steamer is?
Yes,
bet
I
you
do know what
it
a Cleveland.
is. Cleveland steamer is when someone
Does it have to
poops
do with
on-
the Cleveland show?
No, not exactly. It's when someone, a lady or a gentleman or whatever, poops on someone else's chest.
No,
That's a Cleveland steamer.
I
You know,
didn't
that's
get
why
that.
I was like,
Allegedly.
I didn't get that. I
yeah.
didn't get
So I'm glad that you didn't get a Cleveland steamer. Very happy for you. Glad you didn't get extra steamy or anything. 'Cause I don't know what that would entail.
God, extra steam on it.
Well, steam it up for me.
How they
Bruce.
ask you wanted fully
Fully
involved?
engaged. You're like, oh, fully engaged. Let's go. If only I didn't like this shirt, I would have ripped the buttons. But,
Yeah.
yeah, like, I'm ready, Steve.
Fully-
Or whatever your name is, Firehouse guy.
Yep.
So your beef here. Let me just make this make sure that I'm
My-
clear. Is that Alan invited you to lunch,
Right.
showed up, told you your
Yeah.
lights were off in your truck, or your lights were on in your truck, and that his truck was cooler than yours, and then ordered a sandwich. All right.
Yep.
Okay, this sounds. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking
And
like jail
then
time right now.
when we were at the soda machine, and I'm trying to fill my cup up,
Sure.
and it keeps changing the day. It's one of those, it's got all the sodas.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And
Freestyle, I
it's
believe. is what they're called.
yeah, the freestyle shit. And he kept touching it. So when I go to get it,
That's
I
hearsay.
want Coke, but it's his Sprite.
That's hearsay.
Well, he would. So you would
Oh,
like
God.
click Coke, and then he would, when you're trying to do it, he'd change it.
Yeah, he
That's
changed
funny.
it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a funny joke.
It was frustrating.
Well, sure. It's a culmination. This isn't
It
just
is.
one single event. This is a culmination over lunch. So the person that he brought with him to lunch was a coworker. Tim. Ah, what a dick. Tim.
Tim's a cool dude.
I don't know. I've heard otherwise.
Yeah, he's an
Tim
older
don't
fella.
like
From Fred.
He doesn't like apps. I said, "Hey man, you get this app?" He's like, "No, I don't do apps."
Well, Tim
No
doesn't like
apps?
the app. That's what app are you
He
guys?
doesn't
Is that
like
what you
apps.
guys talk about when you're like
Oh,
on podcasts?
because
With apps?
he was like, he had an app that if you buy stuff, it gets your info and gives you discounts. Fred has one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like
And Fred was
Honey
making
or one
fun
of
of
I mean,
those.
us
they all have
because
him.
Sure.
we were like, no, we're not going
I
to use
got
that app.
7% back off my food.
Yeah,
Oh, look
Mr.
at that.
AMC.
Hey, nothing wrong with being thrifty.
And that's where that money will go
It's
to.
a man's world. So you got to do what you got to do. Well, Fred, so, okay,
But it
so.
don't mean nothing without a woman or a little girl.
Or a sandwich in this case.
Or a sandwich.
A Cleveland
That
steamer.
brisket.
Don't mean nothing without a Cleveland steamer. Or the cheesy brisket sandwich, which sounds like it starts as one, ends as the other. I'm not gonna tell you what order. So okay. Was there anything else egregious about? Did he like? I don't know, kick you in the leg
No.
or like no? Did Tim sit beside him or beside you?
He sat beside me,
That's weird.
which I thought was weird.
That is weird. That
You
in and
sat
of itself
beside
is
him.
weird.
He was sitting first.
Oh, but there's only two sides of the tables at Firehouse.
Because I ordered last.
Why is
Wait,
that?
so he and you sat across the side? Well, see, that's
I sat across Fred.
Yeah, he said.
right, but you were already sitting when Fred was there. When Fred was
Yeah.
not sitting,
Mhm.
and then
So I
Tim
wanted to
sat
sit
down
in
across
front of
from
my
you,
friend.
No, Tim sat.
across
He
diagonal.
said
was-
caddy corner.
Diagonally,
Yeah,
yeah,
caddy
yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, caddy corner.
That's weird, man.
And
I mean, I get where Tim's coming from too, because Tim doesn't want to be like, "Oh, me and Alan are just going to sit side by side, like look like some
Right.
weird douchebags." I mean, there's already
Been sitting side
we're
by
already
side
talking
all
about-
day anyway.
steamers and how he's bringing other men into your triangles and stuff, and so
Apps.
and apps. Too many apps. This is mostly about the apps actually at this point.
Yeah.
I've already. So okay, Alan, do you have a rebuttal or any closing arguments
Yes, I do.
before I rule on this case?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
Fred is mad because my truck is better than his. And he's bringing all this other stuff up because of that. He's mad because my truck is better.
All because of the
than his.
truck.
It's all because of the truck.
I'm mad he got me a job and then quit, which I'm
And then
grateful
quit the
for.
job. Sure,
And then quit.
sure.
And then quit on
So
it.
this is deep seated. So this is
Yeah,
now this is no longer just even an isolated incident one day. This is a pattern of abuse over
Yeah, this-
years.
No, it ain't no
Been
pattern of
spending-
abuse.
Spending a
He's
couple
mad
months
because I
there,
quit
man.
and got a better job. So he's more
He
like
did.
jealous.
You supposed to take me with you.
Oh, I can't.
You were supposed to be my friend.
I am your friend.
Yeah.
Wilson.
I say, you know what? I'm going to call it this. This is going to be kangaroo court. 'Cause neither one of you, you're both
Jump
assholes.
around.
That's what you need to know. Is that at the end of the day, after hearing all the evidence, turns out you're both dicks.
They're both assholes.
So get over it.
It's not even worthy.
But I
Okay.
will tell you this, Fred.
Well, I do love you, Fred. You're
Yeah,
my
of course you love
friend.
each other. You're just both douchebags, and you know,
Thank you, man.
it's one of those things.
Thank you, Alan.
Another happy ending. Parker's Court. Remember, kids, Parker's Court is brought to you by Fred, and you may want to know this. The first sponsor of tonight's show, which is Umbrellas for Your Enemies. Fred, got any enemies? Maybe named Tim. Perhaps.
Couple enemies. Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to give them the gift of an umbrella that leaks water onto them in spite of them having it? I think I was so excited when we were approached by the Umbrella for Your Enemies people. Umbrella me's is what I recommended they be called.
Umbrella
They
me's.
said, no, we're good with our name. Umbrellasforyourenemies.com, I assume. So they just said, they showed me a product and they said, here, take this it's a lovely patent leather handled umbrella, Fred.
Oh, shit.
Very lovely. Like if you were to give it as a gift to someone, you'd say, "Oh, this person is obviously not my enemy. They just got me this
Right.
lovely patent leather handled umbrella."
This is a friend.
But as soon as they use it, Fred, all hell breaks loose because there's nothing worse than having an umbrella that leaks water inside of it and on purpose. So just imagine your enemy. Oh, it's a rainy day. Oh, there's a tropical storm coming in. I'm just gonna run out to the car. My buddy Fred brought me this beautiful patent leather handled umbrella, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it to safeguard my life and my children's lives.
Right.
And what happens? They extend the handle. The umbrella poops out like it does. And as soon as poofs out. Too much poop talk already on tonight's show. But it poofs out as umbrellas tend to do. And as soon as they step outside, they realize, there's no water blocking technology in this umbrella. I'm just holding a stick that is now essentially a lightning rod. And the water's coming straight through.
It's a stick with like the screen door material.
Exactly. And then, then they're like, oh, Fred, you son of a bitch.
Got him
Umbrellas
again.
for your enemies.com.
You've been pranked.
It's not even a prank because it's crueler than that. Because then what are they going to do with the umbrella? Like they get in the car and they're like, well, what? Do I put it up? And like, do I keep it? This could happen multiple times.
Yeah.
As often as you use an umbrella, Fred, you think about it. This could be like months in advance. Like I very rarely use an umbrella. And so I would set it in there and be like, that son of a bitch. And then I'd forget. And so the next time it rained, I would grab the umbrella again and do the exact same thing. So all I'm saying is, Fred, the BLC Christmas party just around the corner.
Yeah.
If you wanted to happen to get one of these for Alan, I wouldn't tell. But see, and they also sell real umbrellas. So in case you want to get like a trick. So yeah, you could give me the real umbrella because we're not enemies.
Right.
Yet. And you could give Alan and Tim a set of matching umbrellas for your enemies. There you go.
And there you
How you like that?
There you go.
So umbrellasforyourenemies.com. It's a thing.
I'll get you wet.
It'll get not you. It'll get your enemies wet. People.
It'll get you wet.
So it's interesting to me, Fred, that you started the show off in the way you did. You were talking about Alan and yourself at a Firehouse restaurant.
Right.
I have got to tell you guys, I don't know what is like going on in the world today. People are impatient, man. Like I have been in multiple restaurants recently where people are just straight assholes, dude. Like the people who work there, like, and they're like quick service, like fast food restaurants, man. Like the Black Lincoln Collective has had a lot of jobs, kids, and multiple ones of those have been fast food restaurants. And I will tell you,
a lot of them.
Fred and I and Alan are all like super geniuses, really. I mean, we've graded off the charts, brains wise, smarts wise. Oh, yeah. All of us for Alan. Oh, for Alan. See, look at that.
Wow, yeah.
For Alan went to lunch. So we're super geniuses by all means, but working in fast food is a hard job, man. Like, make no mistake, it is just not easy to do. And Fred's not going to hear any of this because he's walking to the mic. So we're going to pretend we're going to go to we should go to another subject entirely. Oh,
it's kind of funny because he's like, all right, I'm going to leave. Nobody's going to notice.
Yeah, no one will notice.
We do video
the whole time. Don't forget. We're streaming live to our thousands and thousands of YouTube viewers.
I had to, it was hot in here, man.
It's hot. Well, I prefer that you did something than take off your shirt. So
don't do
so anyway, what I was saying, Fred, is that we basically Stephen Hawking level geniuses of the Black.
Oh yeah. I'm the smartest man in the room.
Right. And you're also the only man in the room, just for the record. but I mean, both things are true. So we've worked fast food jobs, man. That's a hard job, dude. Like,
yeah, it's terrible.
It's a stressful job. I guess it's not hard in like it's like bringing somebody up or like getting a burger and putting it in a bag is not the hard, but it's a culmination.
Dealing with the public. Yeah. Dealing with the public is
right.
You know what I mean?
And especially, I can tell you this from my experience, the people who pay the least are the ones who like bitch the most.
The most. Yeah.
Like rich people, like well-off people who go and like they get the McDonald's for their kids for once a year or whatever. They're just like, it doesn't matter that it takes 20 minutes. My cheeseburger's wrong. No one cares. Guy who's like scrapping together that change, or like especially like a middle-aged lady who's scrapping together that change, or orders 1,000 things, like $40 worth of fast food, and expects it like she waddled her ass from one end of the counter to the other, which was a solid 12 feet.
Oh no, you know she ain't going inside.
No, she was inside. No, that she was in. I was in.
You're talking about
I was
a
waiting.
specific one.
No,
this is a specific thing that happened to you.
Well, potentially, allegedly. I don't want to get taken to Parker's court because I'll lose because I'm white. But there's a lady, and she waddles her ass 12 feet down the counter to where the food receptacle area is, fully expecting these people at a lovely Cajun-inspired chicken restaurant local to us here in South Carolina. I'm not gonna give them any credit or any abuse. I don't want to heap abuse on anyone. And fully expecting her like 12-piece chicken and rounds and sides and everything else to be done and waiting on her at the other end of the counter a mere 12 feet away. Because as soon as she got there, she looked at me and she's like, this is taking forever. And I'm like, you just got it. Like, lady. I mean, I know it took you a while to get from one side of the counter to the other. But like I've been here. You know, I was born in this.
Well, when you get so big, time starts to work differently.
I think you might be right about that. I think you might be right. Because you know why, Fred? Let me tell you, Fred. It's because when you get to a certain level of fatness, which I think I'm just bored. I'm on the cusp at times. It shortens your life significantly. So what it is like because you're working off of your whole rest of your lifespan, you're like, shit, I just lost I got to work in time and a half now because I just lost 10 years at the end and I ain't got that many left. So I'm pretty sure you're right. She's probably like this 4 minutes was at least 6 minutes, which is far too long to wait for chicken. Thank you for the
she's on 1.5 speed.
And yet she still moves in slow motion.
Yeah.
So to her, it might have been a week for her to get from one end of the counter to the other. But she was mad as hell. She was mad at that chicken, man. And I'm just waiting patiently. Like, it's just, I mean, it takes as long as it takes. Me bitching isn't going to make it any faster. Yeah. I love that chicken from some random place that I'm talking about. I wish it was a Popeyes, because that's one thing I will say. If it was a Popeyes would have been like, listen, lady, shut the fuck up.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I love about Popeyes. Because Popeyes does not give a shit.
Chicken.
No, they can say anything to you, and you're like, you're just like, all right, cool. Yeah. And I don't fight, man. I don't complain because, you know, I mean, like I said, it's not gonna. They're trying to get the shit out. They don't want you to be waiting.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna take a quick break because my food order just got here, and we'll be right back. Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective Podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
So welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Thank you guys. We got cut off by the McDonald's Corporation because we were ranting and raving about fast food.
Ronald McDonald knocked on my door with
he showed up. Yeah, that's when Fred had to cut out earlier. That's what it was. It was Grimace. Yeah. You wouldn't trust. Okay, now me personally, he is probably where I wouldn't trust if a big ass, tall ass, redheaded clown showed up at my front door. I would not answer the door. But if like a good cuddly purple guy, I'm like, all right. And Grimace was always the black guy of the Ronald McDonald crew anyway. Right. If we're being honest. Come on, you know I'm right.
Grimace sounds like this.
Hey, I always thought of Grimace as like,
heard you talking smack about McDonald's.
Like a Fat Albert style. Grimace is what I always expected.
Hey,
he's like,
hey man.
Where them burgers, girl?
You got the money for the burgers?
Rubbing his stomach. Yeah. Like, where them burgers, girl?
What was that? What was the chicken? The chicken chick.
Chicken chick. It was Chick-fil-A, Chick McNugget or something like that, right?
Chicken McNugget.
Nugget girl? I don't know.
I remember. What was the cheeseburger?
Well, there was two. There was Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese, yeah.
And then there was also the cop. It was a quarter pounder.
He was a quarter pounder. Okay.
I think so.
We were going to play golf the other day, and I was driving through like one of these little small towns, and like there it was the like plate thing.
Yeah.
Burger head, like you climb up the middle.
Yeah.
And go inside his mouth is like the cage or whatever. I was like, oh shit! I had seen that since 1985.
So you had, of course, the classic, the other black guy, the Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar, yeah.
And he was just a regular old hamburger. You had Birdie, the early bird.
Birdie, yeah, that's when they started doing breakfast.
Yep, she debuted in 1980 to promote the company's new breakfast items. She's a yellow bird wearing a pink jumpsuit and a flight cap and a scarf. Makes perfect sense.
Right.
So, and years later, they changed her legs to orange. Then there were the Fry Kids.
I do remember the Fry Kids.
Yeah. The Fry Kids,
Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
So he was, of course, everybody knows him. Officer Big Mac. No, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
That's
all
who
that.
that's who the cop was.
Yeah,
Captain Crook. No, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. There was a cop. I was thinking that was made up. Jeez. Captain Crook was a pirate.
Huh?
He was from the fillet of fish. He's always trying to steal somebody's fillet of fish.
Oh,
That's what it says. That's what it says. It says
He's always trying to steal somebody's fillet of fish.
He said, unlike the Hamburglar, who only wanted to steal hamburgers, this villain spent his time trying to steal fillet of fish sandwiches from the citizens of McDonald Land while avoiding being caught by Officer Big Mac. He would often translate for Hamburglar.
There you go, team up and be the terrible two.
I know, like the super villains of McDonald Land.
Yeah.
Then there was the professor, the scientist guy. He was why did he show up? He's just an inventor.
Yeah,
just a guy with an inventor and a light bulb topped helmet with a mustache.
Are you gonna make something new for the menu? No,
nope. I'm out
here.
Professor out.
Yeah.
I gotta go help the hamburger. He's the funding behind the Hamburglar and the what is it, Captain Crook. He was the dark underbelly.
He comes up with their gadgets.
Yeah, exactly. He funds their crimes.
Yeah.
So there's Uncle O'Grimacy. Damn, they have a lot, man. There's a bunch of these.
Uncle O'Grimacy?
Yeah, I guess he was part of St. Patrick's Day. He was he represented the Shamrock Shake. He was O'Grimacy. O'Grimacy is the Irish uncle of the character Grimace and is a variant of the Grimace design, except he's green.
It's me, Grimacy.
I'm your Uncle Grimace. What are you doing here? I'm here to promote a McDonald's new Shamrock Shake. It's delicious. There's the Happy Meal gang, the McNugget buddies, Cosmic, and then trash cans. Who the fuck is trash cans?
Trash cans.
Trash cans, talking twin trash cans from 1970 to 1985, which involved having to deposit garbage into them to feed them. They were highlighted singing a song entitled "Don't Forget to Feed the Waste Baskets." What a weird
forget to feed the waste baskets. Because it was the 80s, so it had to be like,
it had to
like
be
the
funky,
OJ theme, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't you forget to fill your waste.
Speaking of OJ, and this isn't really about OJ, but OJ said he doesn't go back to LA because he's afraid he's going to run into like the real killer.
He's going to look himself in the mirror.
Oh shit, a mirror.
He's like, I never thought I'd see one here. Yeah, I saw an interview with him where he was like, "Yeah, I don't go to LA anymore because I'm afraid I'm going to run into the real killer." I was like, "That's the worst thing ever." There are like 12 million people in LA, probably more.
Yeah.
Let me see. I gotta look it up. And where's OJ hanging? That the killer of his, whatever,
Hey,
okay, no, there are 4 million people in LA. Essentially,
4 million,
4 million, 3.9 million.
That's a better chance.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was going to be a 1 in 12 million versus a 1 in 4 million.
4 million, yeah.
I'll take those
odds. His eyes just went up, man. So,
well, there's something about that because that guy, wherever he may be hiding, ruined OJ's life.
Ruined his life.
Wherever he may be hiding. I don't know if he's the one who stole his Heisman and beat that guy up, or what. But that was OJ, yeah, wasn't it? Yeah,
that was OJ.
Did that.
So, all right, well, OJ and this murder talk, because we're not, we're not yet a murder podcast. No. But Fred, it got me thinking.
We tried that.
Yeah, I know it worked okay. It was funny.
It was
short lived.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a killer segment. We did it.
We murdered him.
Yeah, there we go. It's gonna get worse from here, guys. So it made me think, Fred. Even though we're men here in the modern world, we're also creatures of nature, which got me to thinking. I wonder what kind of animals I could defeat in a fight. Which made me think I should talk to Fred and Alan and see if they think they could beat the following types of animals. I'll give you some scenarios, little easy scenarios. And then you tell me if you think they're coming for your life.
Okay.
So you have to either kill or be killed.
Can I tell a quick story?
Yes.
Before you go into
absolutely.
So this is on the topic. So I was doing my job the other day and I jump out of my truck and I'm on this country road And
Took you out.
next thing I know, I hear like a pack of like 5 corgis just come, yeah. And I was frozen. Like,
really? Okay, then I feel like you're not going to do
really
great on this.
And I froze, dude, like, because I was like, these little dogs, they're not going to hurt me.
Were they coming at you? Like they were coming?
Yeah, they were coming at me, man. It was 5 of them. It was like a whole pack of them.
Sure.
And I was like, yo. And I did, we had a dog spray. I didn't have my dog spray on. I was like, well, they're not going to hurt me.
They're going to annoy me for minutes.
All the way up to my feet. And they bit my shoestrings and they tied my shoes and ran away.
So we now know that a pack of 5 corgis could defeat Fred in battle.
Yeah, I was beat, dude. Like
that's hilarious, though, dude. That they were just like, "We're gonna untie your fucking shoes, man. We're out of here."
Yeah, they did. They untied both my shoes and then just ran away.
That might be their trick.
We got them.
Did you immediately bend down to tie your shoes? Because that's when they can get to your face.
Oh yeah, that's what it. No, I made
they were waiting.
Like they were. Yeah, I had to wait till they go away.
There's probably like a second pack of corgis, like off to your right, flanking you.
They're coming from behind.
Yeah, they're flanking you. So when you bend down, they're like, "Now we got him!"
We got him.
Corgi attack.
Get him.
Because that makes sense to me. That's hilarious. So see, that's what happens when you work outside. It's nice.
Yes.
No, you get to experience things like that. I never get to mauled by miniature dogs at my work.
Yeah.
So, Fred and Alan, I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios, and I want to know if you feel like you could take these animals or a group of animals out, or if you feel like you would succumb to them, and not in a weird way. You would die by their hand. All right. Okay. So first, okay, 13 chickens, and you're wearing a corn necklace. What do you think?
Now, is
Pookie
my
shell
necklace?
style, so it's right there.
Okay, so it's just like niblets.
Yeah, just corn, just delicious
Corn
chicken
niblets.
corn.
Yeah. That's not like
right
a
around.
cow.
See, and so Alan and Fred both, at one point in their life, have had chickens, so they are acutely aware of a chicken's fighting prowess.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why I say a baker's dozen chickens. Your corn, and they haven't eaten in a day, all day.
Well, I'm gonna say I could take them because chickens, they're fast.
Sure,
but 13 of them. I mean,
it's a lot of chickens.
All you gotta do is wild swing. You're gonna hit a couple of them.
Sure.
And one you hit a chicken in the head, it's over.
It's done for.
Yeah, I mean, it's done. They're gonna have to get way up here. Now, if you had said turkeys,
no, I don't mess with turkeys now.
Now, that's a different story.
There's a reason that
I have been attacked by a turkey.
There's the reason that the Pilgrims celebrated the Thanksgiving by killing it, because they're like, we finally killed that fucking turkey.
Fucking kill that turkey.
It took us months to kill that turkey. He haunted us and gobbled on it in our nightmares.
He poked my father's eyes out in his sleep.
Exactly. We finally killed that motherfucker. Let us feast. And then they're like, Indians. And the Indians are like, y'all kill that fucking turkey? And they're like, we killed that turkey, man. They're like, let's eat, baby.
Let's eat.
And that's how it worked out. Everybody.
We've been trying to kill that turkey too.
Like, finally, we find something to bond on.
We finally got something to bond together.
See, look at that. All right. So, Alan, yes or no to the chickens?
Yeah, I think I could take the chickens.
I think you guys could both take the chickens.
Yeah, you take
the chickens. What about, now we talked about this a few weeks ago. What about 1,000 fire ants? You stepped in their nest.
Nope.
We talked about, remember, Fred, we talked about how many fire ants it takes to kill somebody. I think it's right at 1,000.
Right.
Fire ant bites. So let's just say you're in let's say you're in a sandbox. And you you don't know that the whole sandbox is a fire ant nest.
Full of fire ants.
And so you step on it. Well, not full, just 1,000.
It's 1,000.
Right, which seems like a lot, but they're also ants.
They are ants.
So, but they're mad.
I don't know. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna come out alive. They're not gonna kill me. But I'll be bitter. Like if they be.
No, I think the ants could take me. I mean, ants can they eat a tree.
They slow though.
They do.
No, dude. You get bit by 2 or 3 fire ants, and it's crazy.
Yeah, but like,
imagine 1,000?
if they're on your leg, if 1,000 fire ants on your leg, you slap your leg, you go kill like 500 right there.
Maybe.
No, you're probably going to kill about 50.
Okay, so if we're talking about the Maricopa harvester fire ant, 350 stings, and you're dead.
American harvester fire ant?
Yes, the Maricopa County American Harvester Fire Ant, second sponsor of tonight's show. So if you say you can beat it, Fred, we're going to have an issue with the sponsor. There's a lot of ants, Fred. There's so many of them.
I don't think I could.
I think the issue would be like I think you could initially hold. I feel like there's a chance, but I also feel like the problem is if I was trying to get them off of me, like they're just going to then they're just going to get on my hands and then eat my hands to death. Like I can only stop so many. You know what I mean? Like my feet, because you got to find something to smash them up against. So like obviously the floor would be good, but if you're in sand, can't necessarily do that.
I'm gonna reach in my back pocket and pull out my Anteater 5000.
There you go.
Which is just an aardvark that I have in my back pocket.
It's random aardvark. All right. So here, maybe a little more realistic than 1,000 ants. Right?
Okay.
What about, and then maybe not trying to kill you, just trying to knock you out. Okay. Just understand. No, I want to make this clear because we don't condone murder on the show. Right? What about 2 midgets with their legs tied together like a 3-legged race? 2 little people.
But they're pissed off?
Oh, they're mad.
Oh, yeah.
Because you won't untie them and they're in a 3-legged race forever.
No, I don't know, man.
You don't think you can knock out 2 little people?
And he's pissed off.
I don't know.
But like, it's 2 little people, 3 legs.
If they don't get me on,
their mobility is going to be limited.
Right. But if they get you on the ground,
you might be in trouble. But also, don't you feel like you could just pick up someone potentially? I don't know the average weight of a. I mean, I figure it's probably like a 12-year-old kid, like
about 80 pounds. About 85 pounds.
Yeah, I could throw 85 pounds off of me.
I've seen them pull an airplane.
Can you pick up 170? Because they.
I don't have to pick up 170. If I can push one of them over, then the other one's going to go with because they're tied together.
I think I have a better chance with the midgets than I do with the ants.
I feel the same way. And also, you're not gunning to kill the midgets. You're just trying, because if you knock one of them out, or the little people, excuse me, if you knock one of them out, chances are the other one's not going to be able to carry the weight. You know what I'm saying? For both of them. Like, if you have a knocked out, if you had someone tied to you and they were knocked out, it would limit your ability to fight.
Yeah, but there may be a chance I'd lose because I'd start laughing.
Well, that's on you, my friend.
Because they'd be like, I'm thinking like mini me.
Sure. Now, I can see how that would work.
Oh, no.
So, yes or no? 2 little people tied together at the leg.
I think I could take it.
I would say,
2 arms, 2 heads, 3 legs, 3 feet tall.
2 miles.
I think I could take it.
I think you could take it.
Yeah, I think I could take it.
4 balls. Baby, I don't know how many balls I have.
Well, I mean, you kick them in the balls. That's it.
Right. You double kicking the balls. And it's over.
Well, actually, you got to kind of kick the low. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, but that's even better. You get more like kick lever action. Anyway, so all right. Anyway. So my next, just a few more of these, Fred. And do you know what a quokka is?
A what?
The quokka, the adorable Australian animal. Here, I'm going to put a quokka on the screen so that you can see it while we make this decision. Yes, this is a quokka. See this? See this guy here? Right.
Look at that.
Quokka. What do you think? Do you think you could take out? No, hold on now. Do you think if it was you and they only grow to be like 4? Look at that. Adorable. Look at this guy taking a selfie. Look at that. Adorable. Adorable. Look at that. Oh my God. 30 of these guys. Do you think you could take them or not?
They kill me with their cuteness.
Oh, they threw a baby. Throw their babies at predators to escape. I'm just saying, dude, they're cold-blooded. They're cold-blooded killers.
Heartless.
Wow.
You think you could take 30
kill me with their cuteness? No.
The Fred says he's out. He couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it because I couldn't attack him.
Fair enough.
They're too cute.
I do. I don't care, cute or not. I'd kill him.
Go for it. If it's life or death, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'll take. I think I can take one.
All right, so I got two more. Okay, pretty easy. This one should be. This one's not too bad. I feel like this is an interesting one. 45 common squirrels. Do you feel like you could take out 45 squirrels before they killed you?
No.
Too fast.
They're too fast and agile. They're too agile.
Yeah. But you would think if one got on you, you could probably like grab it.
But it's 45 of them.
Sure, there are 45. They would overwhelm you.
They're all going to get you. They're all going to bite you from everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right.
I can't take out 45.
All right, last one, and we're going to take a quick break. All right, and this is the hardest one. Half a great white shark.
Which half?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
But it would be in the ocean or in land?
So we had a few choices here. I feel like I think it's half a great white shark in a kiddie pool. We'll split the difference. 4 foot deep pool. Half a great white. I'm not telling you which half, top half, bottom half, front half, back half. Take your chances.
I can take the back half, the bottom half, and the top half.
There's the front half.
It's the front half that's going to get you.
That's what get you. I don't know if it's alive. I mean, I guess it's alive. I don't know how you get half a shark.
I don't know.
That's what
how'd you put a great white in the kiddie pool?
In a 4 foot deep pool, that's not a kiddie pool. I guess kids aren't that tall. All right.
You ever heard of blackfish? Now this is whitefish.
Enjoy. Somehow we make it work. So, all right, my last one, Alan, and this one is for you specifically, it's because you actually brought it up. One manatee out of the water. Because they can live on. I think they can come out of the water a little bit.
Oh, fuck that sea cow up.
They're big. They're big old stumblings.
See, I would have the same issue that Fred had with the whatever other one.
The great white.
No, not the great white. The cute one.
Manatees
really don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, but he's trying to kill you.
Manatee.
Yeah, this manatee is mad.
Like this.
Yeah.
I think if he's pissed off, he would kill me because the seal can kill me easy.
Seals are pretty vicious, though.
Yeah, so I would think the manatee would take
Manatees weigh 990 pounds on average.
Yeah, I think the manatee would take me.
So I feel like I could outrun it in a race.
Yeah, but
I'm just driving.
We're not outrunning.
I feel like spend the rest of my life on the run from this fucking manatee.
Be 60 years down the road, you open up the door and the motherfucker's standing there.
This manatee.
They live forever, man. They live like 1,000 years.
Slap you.
They got time. Manatee's got time.
Manatees at your funeral.
Never too late.
Pissing on your grave and shit.
He shows up. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
You died before I could get you, fucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you son of a bitch. I'll kill you the rest of your family eventually.
Yeah, I think the manatee could take me.
Bro, what do you think? You think you could take out a 990-pound cow of the sea?
Yeah, I kicked the shit out of that sea cow. On land?
On land,
yeah. Rib shots.
All right. Well, now you guys know.
As big as you can't hit no ribs.
Yeah, there's no ribs, man. I don't think they have ribs.
He'll just stand there and let you kick the shit out of him until you get tired, and then he'll just lay on you.
I call it internal bleeding then or something.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually he would.
Unless you got an outboard motor. If you got a boat or something.
Okay. So now that we're getting into the weird part of this show, we're going to take a quick break. Be right back with a special guest on the second half of whatever it is, of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective Podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Are you a fan of sketch comedy like Monty Python, Key and Peele, and Saturday Night Live? Have you ever wondered why their sketches are funny? Or maybe why that certain sketch didn't make you laugh? On the comedy podcast Sketch Nerds, we aim to answer those questions while having fun talking about the history and craft of sketch comedy. Every episode features a guest to help us break down our favorite sketches, as well as those submitted by listeners like you. So come nerd out with us and listen to Sketch Nerds at badmedicinecomedy.com/sketchnerds.
listening to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Welcome back to this. Welcome back to this part of the Black Lincoln Collective. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. I don't know what fucking part of the show it is anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the fifth, eighth of the show, probably. I don't know. I'm not good at that. Anyway, it's not. We talked about this before. It's not a math podcast. So we are very happy to be joined by an old friend of our show. Hasn't been around for a while. He's been tackling diseases and ailments all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me invite you, let me tell you hello. So I don't know, introduce you, that's the word, to Dr. R. Frenchie. I didn't know he had a first name.
Hello, Matthew. How are you doing today, guys?
Doc, we're doing great. How are you today?
I'm very happy to be here on the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Where are you at today? Where are you broadcasting from today, Doc?
Oh, today, Matthew, I am in South Bend, Oregon.
Okay.
South Bend, Oregon, man.
Okay. Is there a reason that you're there? Are you fighting some weird hippie disease or?
Oh, it is a very nasty one today, Matthew.
Oh.
Maybe you have heard of it.
Let's see.
It is the monkeypox.
Monkeypox. Oh, I have heard of that, Dr. Frenchie.
Monkeypox virus. Yes, it's very bad here in South Bend, Oregon.
That is weird. So what do you recommend people do can you prevent it? And if you can,
stay in your home and do not go outside, have no contact with nobody else, then you will not get this very nasty monkeypox. But if you go outside, you will get the monkeypox.
And this is the monkey. So
that is my recommendation.
Oh no, we know that's great. So very similar.
In your home.
Can you wear a mask?
No, that will not protect you. It is contracted. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a case of fat tongue disease.
It's okay, Doc. I couldn't remember the word introduce a minute ago, Doc. So, we're just happy that you made it.
So you will get contact with skin-to-skin contact to contract the monkeypox virus.
And
this disease, it takes 2 to 4 weeks before you can see the symptoms go away.
Ah, that's vicious.
The symptoms.
That's what I was going to ask, is what are the symptoms of the monkeypox?
Oh, you will get a rash, and then the rash will grow, and then you'll start to get boils. Big pumping boils on your face, hands, and body. It's very nasty.
So everyone should stay inside. The masks, you said, don't help.
Stay in your house. It does not help. They have
monkeypox is just waiting on you, Alan.
They have a vaccine for this.
Oh, well, that's good.
But there are too many vaccines out there right now, Matthew. It's too many. It's way too many. You have boosters and vaccines and boosters. They're just trying to stick you.
I would think as a doctor, you would be in favor of those types of things.
When I was a young doctor, yes. But now I am older.
Well, doctor, we can see from your picture, you look like you're a crisp 23 years old.
I have been a doctor since I was 6 years old.
In your home, in South Africa, right?
Yes, in the Congo. I was the only doctor in the Congo, 6 years old. I took care of the elderly, the babies. I delivered babies. I delivered myself, Matthew.
Wow. Doc, I gotta say, I'm impressed. That's why we're so proud that we can get you on the show, because you have such an amazing resume.
Thank you.
And we really trust you. You're like the Dr. Fauci if everyone liked Dr. Fauci.
As long as the checks keep coming, Matthew.
Yes, we will keep sending you our insurance checks. Yes, anytime, Doc.
I believe in this podcast, so I have come to spread knowledge and give my support.
So, is there anything you would say to the people who, I guess monkeypox affects everyone, and I don't want. It's hard. It's going to be hard for people to not, get it, I guess. So is there anything you would say to people who don't want to get it?
If you think that you may have contracted the monkeypox virus, this is what you do. You go to your CVS, you go to Walmart, you go to, matter of fact, go to Costco, get a big 55-gallon drum of petroleum jelly. Put it in the bathtub. All the way up. You get in that bathtub and you put it all over your body. You lay in it so only your face is exposed to the air of the surface. The rest of your body is in the jelly. And you sit there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks in the jelly bath. That's so.
In the jelly bath.
And that's how you make sure. Oh, that's if you have it.
If you think you have it.
Oh, if you know. And in the end of 2 weeks, you'll know whether you have it or not.
Yes.
Because of the jelly. Yes. It makes sense to me. But okay, that's only, So what if you do
very
have
old remedy passed down from my grandmother.
It's your grandmother's sacrifice.
Because she had shingles.
That's right. We knew that's canon, that your grandmother has shingles. We are aware of that from when you were a kid.
My grandmother on the roof. I never forget that.
Grandma Frenchie.
Grandma.
What was her name? Grandma Nana Frenchie? Was that what you called your grandmother?
We call her French Nana Pudding.
Oh, look at that. French Nana Pudding. The classic Congo phrase, the way to call your grandmother was pudding. It was Congolese for grandma. So, well, Dr. Frenchie, is there anything? Do you have any parting words or anything? Any other? Are there any other diseases we should be on the lookout for? Because we know this game moves fast, and we want to make sure if there's any. What's the next? The COVID, or the next monkeypox, or what do you got? What's on deck?
I will tell you, I have been doing my research on these diseases that are very infectious and they spread very rapidly. The next disease to come out will be the horsefly virus.
And I don't want to know what that does.
A lot of people, you really don't. This is crazy. It's a crazy virus. It's almost like mutinous. Like it is transmitted between horseflies. You know, the big flies.
Sure.
They bite.
Yeah, we know horseflies. Yeah.
Those horses. They're on horses and they're flies and they're huge. They bite you and you will turn into a fly. It will take a very long time, but you will sprout wings and little hairs all over your face.
I already have that. Oh, no.
Have you ever seen the movie with Jeff Goldblum?
Sure, The Fly.
And he threw up on the donut.
Yes.
I've seen it. It is real.
I believe you've lived with The Fly.
That is a documentary, man.
Oh, no. The government. See, Dr. Frenchie's always coming up with some government conspiracies. Alan, did you know that the government hid fly-like activities from us for over 40 years?
No, I did not know that. This is all new to me.
See?
Thank you, Dr. Frenchie.
Listen to me now and believe me
Hear
later.
me now.
Yes.
Call me now.
Horsefly virus.
All right. Well, doctor, is there anything else you want to leave? Any parting words, parting sentiments, any prescriptions you want to dole out before you head on back to South Bend, Oregon to fight this?
No, just remember, petroleum jelly. If you feel itchy, take a jelly bath. Jelly bath, it will kill you. I'm telling you. Listen to Dr. Frenchie.
All right. Well, Dr. Frenchie, thank you so much for your time. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back with the last part, probably, the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. And good night.
Good night. Frenchie's in a weird mood today. He's serious. Normally he likes to joke around, but I felt like today he had a very serious tone.
Yeah, he did.
He was. This must be real.
Man. That horsefly shit. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it scares me.
I was in the green room. I heard that's scary shit, man. Scary shit.
No, it is very scary, Fred. Your name is Fred.
I was gonna take vacation to South Bend, Oregon, too, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad you didn't. Now
I'm glad I didn't either.
Because I think the horsefly epidemic's coming next.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit. Damn it.
We're gonna take
another.
It never ends, Fred. Take a quick break and we'll be right back. Glad you're back, though, buddy. Dr. Frenchie. See you later. Change your name, Fred. All right, welcome back to the end of getting to toward the end of the beginning and the middle of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
My friend.
And the end on the love you take is equal to the love you make. That's what they say. So follow us on Facebook at BLC Podcast or twitter.com at twitter.com/BLC World, or always BLCpodcast.com. Just check us out. You can, why not? So, Fred.
Yeah, Matt.
I know you're our resident entertainment junkie, Fred. And I got to ask you a question because I read an article that I can happily, enlighten you on right now if you're not aware about our old buddy, not a friend of the show yet, Armie Hammer. First of all,
Armie Hammer,
awesome name.
Yeah, right.
Right. So just get that out of the way.
I don't know. It's kind of close to Armie Hammer.
Yeah, because he's from the Armie Hammer family.
Is he really?
Like he's one of the people, yeah.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
Dude.
He's not.
He is. I swear to God, he is.
He's not of the Clifton Hammers.
Is that what they're called?
Clifton Hammers. The Stanley Hammers.
The Stanley Hammers.
Yeah. So he's Armie Hammer. Armand is his full name. He's an son of a businessman, Michael Armand Hammer, and great grandson of the oil tycoon who made all the money. Armie Hammer, I guess is his name. I don't know. Armand Hammer.
Really?
Yeah. So he was, he came from. He's got it all.
Damn.
Came from a lot of money and everything to be an actor, and now it turns out that Armie Hammer found himself. This is courtesy of Complex.com. Armie Hammer found himself in the midst of some major controversy after a woman who says she had an intimate relationship with him created an account on Instagram to share gruesome details of the bizarre sexual encounters that she said they used to have. Essentially, he was a cannibal, is what she's saying. She said everyone has their own preferences behind closed doors, sure. But the lady said he's a 100% cannibal. Apparently, some of the stuff he was into was drinking blood, cutting toes, and straight up cannibalism.
Well,
so what do you first of all, do you think that he is a cannibal?
I don't put it past it. I mean, who am I to say? But I mean, I wouldn't put it past it. When you come from money like that, he probably been eating baby toes.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like you know what I mean?
You get to a point where you're like, this is like,
hamburgers just don't cut it no more.
Do you think that's who makes baking soda, man? I need that stuff. Keeps your fridge fresh. Like who?
Well, that's what he used.
Keeps your corpses fresh too.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe
keep the hand meat fresh.
Dude, you can afford a fillet. Come on now.
Yeah.
I heard I've seen like shows and stuff where they like depict that like ritual that rich folks do. You know what I'm saying? When they eat human, they cover their heads.
There he is.
You know what I'm saying? They put like a veil or something over their head to hide the shame or
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for real. I believe there's people out there doing this.
Let me ask you this question, Brad.
Back ribs.
Okay, see this picture. Meat dripping off the bones.
Baby back.
Baby back.
Yeah.
C-Lab 2021 reference for anybody who doesn't know what that is. Okay, so do you think this version of him looks more like a cannibal? And to the people at home, this is him with fluffy blonde hair, a very deep tan, and a medium beard with a shirt that's 3 buttons open.
With the shirt.
All right. Or, Fred, this version of him in a suit and tie, or a suit, no tie, very clean cut with a light stubble. Which one do you think looks more like a cannibal? Which one do you think is more likely to eat you, Fred?
Okay, so this picture right here is when he's eating people with other people. You know what I'm saying?
This is when he's going out.
When he says, I'm going to have a friend over. That's what he's wearing.
Oh, that's what they say. That sounds like some Dexter shit.
Yeah. So, and the other one is like, hey, buddy, you want to go camping?
Right.
That's homeless people eating homeless people.
Yeah, that's what he eats, homeless people.
On his weeks off.
His depression, he absorbs
he looks
their
like
depression.
a douchebag. That's what he looks like.
He's a douchebag. He's a cannibal.
Armie
So I guess
Hammer.
since this whole thing, and like the lady had DM'd and like brought proof apparently that they said like about him wanting to eat her toes and shit, which is weird. But
why would you send that to somebody like, yeah, come on over, eat my toes? You know what I mean?
Fucked up. Damn. What have we become?
Like, yeah, well, no, I mean, then that's what somebody said. Like, what have we become? I don't know what we've become, Fred. But he said, I'm going to something, thinking about breaking your bones. I want to break your bones while raping you.
What?
Yeah, all kinds of weird shit. So I don't know, man. I don't trust old Armie.
Dang.
So yeah, there's a lot that.
I'm not fucking with Armie Hammer. No. I didn't like him as the Winklevoss guy.
Was he the Winklevoss guy? And see, that's the thing. I never really kept up. Was he in? He was in Mad Max.
Yeah,
or no?
He's been in a couple stuff. No, he was in what was the name of that movie?
He was in some.
He was
movie.
in Alive. That movie Alive where they ate people.
He was in Alive. Oh yeah.
He was in
Mom, I'm a Star.
Hotel Mumbai and Cars 3.
Cars 3.
Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah.
Mine, Free Fire, Birth of a Nation. The Man from UNCLE. He was on Entourage.
Oh yeah, he was.
He just did a lot of voice work. Oh, he was on The Simpsons at one point.
So.
As the Winklevoss guys, like you said.
Yeah.
American Dad.
The Winklevosses.
Social Network. Yeah, he played the Winklevoss twins, I guess.
Yeah. The Winklevosses.
Weird. And he was on the show Reaper. That was a good show. But yeah, so what's that?
I said Death on Now was good.
Yeah. Desperate Housewives as well, which is a huge one for me, Fred. Not at all.
Desperate Housewives.
I am proud to say I've never once watched Desperate Housewives.
No.
Oh, me neither, man. Why would you?
Because I don't know.
I am neither desperate
That's
nor
your job,
housewife,
Fred.
So
you're supposed to watch all the media for
entertainment. Yeah, you're the entertainment reporter.
You're an entertainment reporter.
Nope.
You haven't even seen Prey.
You're gonna do it right.
I thought you were gonna do it, Alan.
I did.
Nope. No, you didn't.
Oh, okay. And, we didn't hear it.
Maybe it did. Solid. It was silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly. Classic Alan fart right there. So,
oh
no, not
deadly
again.
mustard gas.
So yeah, I just like I said, it just weirds me out, man. That like, and to think like not even because there's some crazy people who are trying to eat some people.
Of course.
But like now I'm like, I don't even know. Should we like boycott Armie Hammer because of this, or like, do I have to buy?
I gotta keep my food fresh.
That's right. See, that's the problem.
I gotta keep my food fresh.
And who's gonna know how to keep their food fresher than a cannibal?
I'm not boycotting until I see some real hard evidence. I mean, rumors.
Was he gotta eat somebody in front of you to like see it?
Yeah, I gotta have a picture of him with like a femur going. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
delicious. I'm rich.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Sucking
so Fred,
Chinese meal.
Yeah, I love it.
Hello there.
So Fred, what's going on in this week's stock market report?
Stock market,
Stocks
man.
Are they bouncing back?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things going on. Bed Bath and Beyond started skyrocketing. Like
I saw that. So that's another meme stock, right?
Yeah. Bed Bath Beyond, COS, AMC GME, SNLD. There's a couple of them.
He's making up letters, man. Come on.
Yeah, XYZ.
FLBF.
Somebody did do that. Like they fucked with the algorithm. Like on Reddit, like they were like, oh man, Elemental P is about to blow up, man. Everybody get on Elemental. And like everybody started like just like
looking for it,
redoing it, like retweeting it and stuff like that. Yeah. And it messed up the algorithm.
Like, Stock Report always brought to you by Bang Butts. Yeah. Just want to let everybody know that it butts.
Yeah, but it messed up the algorithm and like that shit started. Elemental P started trending, and there's no Elemental P.
Yeah, that's funny. See, that's what. Yeah, so that's meme stocks for you.
Yeah.
Anything else going on in the stock world, Fred? Stocks and bonds.
Manchester United went up about 2 points because Elon said he was going to buy it.
Wait,
he tweeted out. He said,
"So you can buy stock in a soccer team."
Yeah, like I didn't know that was a publicly traded company, but
it must be not like in the US though, right?
No, yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. You can buy it.
That's
it's
crazy.
Like sitting at like $13 right now. Yeah, because most of that stuff, like there's Chinese companies in the American stock market.
Sure.
American companies in the Chinese stock market.
Sure.
I mean, these people I
just didn't realize that you could. That's interesting that you could buy. I wonder like why you can't buy stock in like an NFL team.
Because NFL is privately owned.
Is the NFL traded?
No.
Can you buy stock in the NFL? No. Okay.
No.
See, that's why.
But like the Green Bay Packers, you can't.
Well, I know they're publicly owned.
Yeah, they're a publicly owned team
by the people of Wisconsin.
Right, of Green Bay.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, which I think would be awesome. You know.
Yeah.
But I've talked to some people about that, and they say it's not really you really can't get any money out of it. You know
sure, I mean, how many can only go up so much? You know, it's
right, and it's like they say if you like sell it, then you lose your rights to your seats.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how you. So that's how you can get in the lottery for seats and stuff.
Right, in a lot of seats.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just it's crazy with that thing.
That is crazy.
I'd be like, I'm on it for the money. Fucking
yeah. Well, I mean, but I think it's like I said. I think it's if you live in Wisconsin, you get like automatically, like get that. That's part of the deal is you pay taxes to it.
Should have sold it before Aaron Rodgers retired.
Well, he hadn't retired yet. Did he retire today? Is he gonna?
Did he retire? No, he didn't retire.
Fred's future news.
Right.
New segment for everybody.
Does the Chinese stock market trade at like they're trading now at night?
Yeah, they trade at different times.
Yeah.
The time difference
because it opens in the morning, so their morning is our night.
Oh, so they're basically trading 24 hours a day.
Oh, you can get on
24 hours a day, man. Yep, 24 hours a day.
All right, that's Fred's stock report and education news. Stocking it. Stock in the name of love.
Oh,
there it is. That should be. We should not have it be called that.
I
really feel like that's not great.
Please don't.
Well, guys, I think the time is growing nigh. Unless you have any other things you want to tell the people at home, I think we're going to call it a night or a day or whenever you're listening.
Hey, everybody, if you ever get a chance, suck a butt.
What?
Suck a butt. That's not. But again, fizzling this one out.
That's what the young kids say. That's what my cousin told me. She's like, yeah, she did. She did. Yep. She told me I was picking on her or something. She's like, Fred, suck a butt. And I was like, what?
The young kids say, you're being sus, bro.
Yeah, you're being sus.
That's what my kids say all the time. They're like, hey, being sus, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not suspect of anything.
I'm not your damn brother.
Man, I'm also not your bra, bro.
Yeah. I'm fucking daddy.
Not your bro. Not your buddy.
Don't
See? That's what happened to you guys. That's the argument you guys should have had at the beginning of the show. It should have just been you going back and forth like, I'm not your buddy. No,
Buddy,
I'm not your pal.
Yeah.
Then we could have seen who came up with the best ones. After like 6, you're like, damn it.
Yeah, I'm not your buddy, Kaluka.
You're like, I'm out. You win. You win People's Court for today. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. It's the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast, blcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook at BLC Podcast or twitter.com/BLC World. We'd love to hear from you. We'll talk to you later on. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Good night, everybody.
You got to drop yours one of these.
Good night. Which one?
I don't know. You said you had one for Christmas.
Yeah, well, you got to wait for Christmas.
Well, it's not Christmas yet.
I know, but see, you can't. It's not a good
The anticipation is killing you.
Secrets are no fun.
I told you to try to guess it. It's gonna
Okay.
be so simple.
All right.
It's going to be so simple.
BL jingles. I
BL
gotta
clause.
be jingle something.
BL jingles.
BL jingle something.
BL jingle jangle.
Okay, let's see. There's not BLC clause. Like,
No, I hope not.
yeah, I hope not either, because that makes no sense.
It's going to be perfect.
Yeah, let me see.
BL jingle.
Stop it, because you're going to get it. You're going to keep going and you're going to get it. And
I know,
I don't want you to
is it
get
a song?
I don't want you to.
Just tell us that.
No, no. But when I tell you, you're going to be like, oh, it's so obvious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be so obvious. You're going to be like, shit, we waited 6 months for this.
And that's the gift that you get for doing it. Figure it out, Fred. Well, we're on to you, Fred.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I love it.
I'll see you in December. Oh, my God. Yeah, I nailed it.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
The show after Thanksgiving, I'm going to drop it.
That'll be time. Yeah, because that's when it gets
Oh,
real.
the Thanksgiving episode, I'm going to drop it.
On the Thanksgiving. You'll ruin my favorite day.
Goal accomplished.
Exactly. That's what Fred lives for. That's his revenge for my ruling in People's Court. All right. Good night, everybody. Again, good night.
Good night.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddy, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Oh, what a day. What a fucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Stay classy, San Diego.